everyone. Welcome back to October the podcast. I am October and I'm never alone. I am with
Buhle Lupindo.
Slash
Buhle
Lupindo.
Oh yeah, slash the stage name. What is Dislibele? Yeah, slash Lupindo. How you doing, guys?
Yeah. And we're not alone. We have our very first guest in our new studio.
We're happy to be here, Nick.
I like that. I like that.
I've never been in a podcast before.
Really?
It's my first podcast.
Nice.
We're happy to have you.
Happy to have you.
Long time no see, Spaka.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, please introduce yourself again.
Yeah, I'm Spaka, Bob Tulani, Eric, Jonathan, Solomon, Andy, the Brian Gonyama. Those are all my names.
Yes. Why do you have so many names
yesterday and you didn't respond?
Yeah.
I sent you a VN yesterday with all of your names. I wonder, I don't know.
When was the
because he
hello, goes down in the next week.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a Spaka, a former television presenter, I guess. A former YouTuber, I guess.
Former everything.
And you're former employee.
So deep, so early.
Employer now.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, he got retrenched. That's why I had to former employee.
Yeah, no, I don't have a 9 to 5 now. I am my own 9 to 5.
Okay.
But it's okay. You know, I've been with that company for 9 years, close to 10.
Damn.
Yeah, and that can the intent establishes I was establishing scripts.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is that really how it works? I thought that was just like a TV thing. Like when you watch movies, like, okay, when you're an intern, like...
No.
Like it's serious, like you make coffee.
What was Spaka? It was for the entertainment. So they used to say, Spaka, please go look for stories for that day. Come on, the entertainment was as a daily show.
Yes.
I think I'll look for stories for that day. And then they use none of my stories.
I was about to ask, but do they actually use them?
They use none of my stories. And then they say, Spaka, go staple the scripts and run to the studios. And then I go and I chill in the studios. I literally did not know anything. And so I called send.
I was about to ask that. What did you study?
I studied BCom to become BCom, anything I want to become.
Okay.
And then I
So yes, it's serious.
And then
or might become something.
If I study become policeman, become
especially in this year economy, become whatever.
And then I got academic excluded. That failure.
Oh, Shaza.
I'll go to him.
Not to me though, but like I'll be safe with that. You'll be safe though.
I'll be safe.
No, but my dad was like, it was one of those stories where your parents pick what you.
Oh.
I've been full bus at TV in this Cape Town. I wanted to be on the television. I want to pick it.
Why have you never tried like Hectic 99?
I have.
Oh. Okay, guys, let's not fast ball then. Then we'll
Okay. So let's start in Cape Town.
Yes. So you're from Cape Town.
So I'm born and bred in Cape Town.
Yeah.
I went to school, Pinelands High School. Then I went to UWC, University of the Western Cape. Guy, I lasted a year. Send the alumni. It's fine. The alumni.
Yes, a push.
And then I started a radio show, online radio show in 2013. 2013. Yeah, I started.
What was it called?
It was called the BS Show with Black Slim Ubuntu. I don't know if you know Black Slim.
Why do I feel like I do? With the Q, right?
Black Slim,
Black
yeah.
with the Q.
From M Studios.
Yes.
That guy. That's why I'm like,
yeah, we were best friends from high school. Me and him.
Yeah.
So you guys are not best friends anymore?
Okay, he knows. I don't know you guys know each other from.
Yeah, we went to varsity together.
Okay.
We're not necessarily best friends, but we grew apart. Isn't it?
When you guys
but it's like we jump on the phone every now and again.
Okay,
how you doing?
Yeah.
I call that tip. When he moved, wahlala nam. So since I'm Pangel,
say favor.
So my boy, Pangel almost.
No, apparently they also heard by their closing or something.
Yeah. Closure. umuntu need a closure.
Bangalinge basenzele lingalinge whoever
Yela,
Fine.
kwa recordings. Ningayenzi lento.
Senzele lonto leyo.
So we started a show called the BS Show.
yeah
It's like Buntu, Spaka, and
but
bullshit.
BS like okay cool, yeah
And then we had like it was back in the BlackBerry days. So abantu bemamela gave BIS.
Okay, yes.
It was a dope show in Cape Town, and then I knew I'm a talent. And then
But no personality.
the color.
the babies ngathi ziyahleka
I didn't have phone up. That was great. And what's fair, but your phone. But I did that, and then I tried like emceeing, event emceeing and whatnot, and then I got an opportunity to be an intern at a production company called Don't Look Down Productions.
Okay.
Hey, Tata from a call center because I knew nothing.
but bakuthatha ngabuni like bakwazela
Okay, so I used to do an event called Sneaker Exchange by Zaid Osman. Sneaker Exchange. It was a popular event, Shem. These sneakers, I have known nothing about
no I
sneakers.
think
I've
I
worked
know
with them
it.
before.
SXC.
Yes,
Sneaker
I think I know it
Exchange.
from Lanzi's vlogs. If I
Yeah, probably.
But I've
Go
worked
the type
with them
of shamis.
before.
yes, literally.
Yeah.
I don't even know. And the house down, but anyway,
You bleep it out.
I want to bleep it out.
I don't get it television.
I edit. I
You
edit.
post production.
Yeah, yes, they used to go. I think they used to go to that event, man. They
So-
yeah.
Yeah, so Sneaker Exchange, I used to like be the runner and whatnot. That guy, Zaid Osman, that owns Sneaker Exchange,
Yeah.
I sat next to him in English in high school.
Oh, cool.
So he was like, yo, man, come just help me. Go to Villa, pilot call center, Shem.
Oh, I was saying.
I got it wrong on a lab.
Hey, well, good day.
era yakho, era
I miss it sometimes.
As in, like, right now, for example.
Good day, you UK's number one network service provider, my name is Spar. How can I help you with your T-Mobile
There's a phone
account?
call zidikayo sisifumanayo nguwe lo.
Mamela, at my mind, Shame, I understand. Yeah, just drop the phone.
Yeah.
Just drop the phone because they don't want you to waste their time.
Yeah.
In any case, so Zaid got a business partner, Obelape Jobek, that worked for Don't Look Down Productions, and he saw me running and working at the events. So that's how he's like, yo, I see some talent in this kid. That's how he got me to Joburg.
Okay.
Silence on set.
Sorry. I actually just put it on flight mode and then I forgot my Wi-Fi still.
Yeah, no, yeah, but I can't use the fucking Nixon.
About what? About the Wi-Fi. Fake go flight mode.
No, I want to flex about Wi-Fi. What the hell?
Flex on your Wi-Fi.
The way you said it, that's why I get confused.
No, not the
Why would I flex about Wi-Fi? No, I was explaining.
I got to go 2030.
Usabusibonisa uba uconnected Wi-Fi yalapha.
Guys.
Anyway.
Actually, then I'm offended because my can't even fire Wi-Fi. So it is a flex.
Siyafika nathi kulo mzi sigamesile apha babes asiyazi ukuthi
It's kind of
ufuna yonke into ufuna amanzi Wi-Fi. Hayi.
This superstar.
He's the talent.
Ewe, he is.
In any case, okay, fast forward to move in Yana Joburg, become an intern. Yeah, they're going to say, like, I used to make 2,500 rand a month for the first 3 months. Living with my sister at Kempton Park, so I used to travel from Kempton Park to Randburg every day.
You.
I-transport imali ngoku la 2.5.
Me 1.4.
Whoa!
I used to go train from that was out. Even nix.
I watching the takes. You and the cap.
I think no, that's why I how train and how bus. And then
Uyabona uphucukile ngokungenamali.
but still
You've always
didn't say kind of tell you roll on. Money roll on how train.
Fair.
And then sharp, and then I got the job after 3 months. So I was competing with people that studied and graduated film and television. And
Yeah, like after.
yeah, and I've been so a call center and not knowing anything.
Sometimes that's it talent.
And I got the job, and actually, and they didn't. I think it's because of passion and what Naben Funaba but within the industry.
Yeah.
Fast forward a year into me in Joburg, I work with laryngitis and Sipho on a show called Microwave
Microwave
Boys.
Boys.
Oh, yeah.
That's how. So Ule used to do a show on the entertainment sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
So what funny man, I'm starting a show called Microwave Boys. I don't know what a nonsense of a name, but sharp.
Let's do this.
Let's do
But it
it.
banged, Shame. It actually
Really
banged.
banged.
It was. I didn't expect it. Yes, it was very, like, it was a shocker.
Do you guys ever think about doing a reunion?
It's our 8th year since we started the show, and it ended in 2019, 6 years ago. You know how time flies.
Yeah.
So you never know one day, man. Because how we ended the show,
Yeah.
we didn't end in a very
Positive way.
in a talila type of.
Yeah.
So I would love to have like probably like a 10-year reunion.
Yeah.
In the
That
next
would
2
be
years.
dope. And have
And-
all the guests that you guys used to have on there.
Yo, not boink.
No, okay.
Yeah,
Not
not
bonke,
shame.
not bonke. Yeah.
Actually,
some of
not
them.
just Tina. What the hell?
No, real. That's what I was
No,
also going to be
because-
like. I feel like the
because-
audience obviously
Yeah,
wouldn't
maybe.
be as receptive because obviously things didn't end.
Yeah.
You know, in
Yeah.
like
Fair.
a positive
But
light.
that show literally changed my life.
Next.
It
Yeah.
changed, like, when 2,000 followers, Tabako 24,000.
Oh no,
But
Mama
that
Select.
show also created like a different sort of culture because what was happening during La Era, it was like couples channels,
Oh yeah.
daily vlogs.
And a lot of short format because, like, I would say people like to call Microwave Boys like a podcast, you know, saying that they call it a podcast. Tina, we didn't call it a podcast at that time, but I understand why. But I think what we actually really did is create long format or make long formats accepted.
Yeah.
In terms of, because our show was probably not even as long as like long format is now. Our show was like 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I think that was the longest episode.
That was
and
long for YouTube. That was very long.
Because YouTube then was 10, 7,
Yes.
11, 14 minutes.
The most 20 minutes.
20
If
minutes,
it's a daily vlog or something
especially
like that.
back then in 2017, 2018.
Where Wi-Fi yangaxhaphekanga
Exactly.
kanjalo, upload through data and things like that.
Or a library. Or
Yeah.
internet cafe.
Or a cafe.
Yeah.
Actually, that's it. Let's talk about that. Like, and when we started, I think you've been in the industry longer. But
Yeah,
ngoku
around about the
saqala
same time.
YouTube.
Around about the same time.
Yeah, ngoku saqala YouTube, bro. Uploadwa ngedata. Like,
Yeah.
in the
Actually,
serious.
Like back then, I didn't even know that like people like you can make money from YouTube.
Yeah, same.
It's like
Same.
we used to. So we were under a page called On Arcadium.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
remember
Umenzi.
that.
So Umenzi, like I didn't call myself really a YouTuber because I used to come record and then go home again, and then Umenzi used to edit everything and whatnot and whatnot. So
Talented, very talented.
in the bazo, like the how YouTube actually worked, I didn't know. Now in the years is when the episode is up and
Betty promo.
Betty promo, and even like like things were weird and different, and you know it's so weird. You know those people from that era they're still around, but it's it's so much more work now.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I think now there's like a big growth of like content creators and influencers. Anyone can be a content creator.
Yeah,
Because if you have the Wi-Fi and you have a platform, you can be a content creator.
exactly.
But
like,
then Goku, there's a difference like with influencer where you actively want to sell something.
we didn't even think about that at the time. I remember the first time we made money on Microwave Boys, if I'm not mistaken, but if it is a chap
Yeah.
we got Travis Scott. We got
Oh.
Travis Scott when Travis Scott came in 2017. We got 15,000 for him.
Yo, split amount.
Like, it was us three as talent, and then Umenzi and Koito. What's his name? What is
There's no way. It's probably K2.
what's his name? It's Menzi's friend.
Buhlali.
Let's move on.
Beep.
And then we're gonna know the song. So there was probably like 8 of us.
Listen.
Or like 5, 6 of us split imali. And then it's like making money. Then I was so excited for 800 views.
Crazy. Yeah, that's so real though.
That
It was
is
so
real.
On Facebook, I did a screenshot, man. Oh my God. 800.
But with your Facebook, it's giving ancient.
So like when I see these kids now, you know, like King Omar and whatnot,
Clocking like 1 million
and
views.
I started YouTube.
Yeah, crazy numbers. Man.
Like and the thing is, they don't know like in terms of the history, in terms of Nati. I don't even know what made us think of YouTube because bakhona abantu baqala uMihlali ondamase. They the OGs because they started like in 2014. 2014. So indaba ka YouTube and indaba like just podcasting as a whole it's so interesting to me because it's like I wouldn't like I won't watch something in 1 hour 25 minutes and then the first 15 minutes you are so intrigued. Like when I was watching, I went back and watched
some of our videos. Listen, don't you want to start a show now? So now that you have a lot of free time on you.
On my hands.
On your hands.
There is something I want to start for real. I don't know. I'm more passionate now I think I'm more passionate about being behind the scenes.
Okay.
I recently just started my own production company. It's called Unapologetic Productions.
I've no sign.
Tiffany did design yourself.
Real.
Come on.
Real.
One step at a time. But I want to create more like, I want to learn more about the digital side of life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think I'm so used to, look, I've worked on 11 award shows. I've done 3 Metro FM awards.
That's crazy.
And then
dude.
3 SEFTAs, 4 DSTV Mzansi Viewers Choice Awards, and the Earthshot Prize, like a Prince William in Cape Town.
Spaka, that is impressive.
Yeah.
And I'm so used to the traditional media, and I'm actually working on my first award show as my own production company now.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. But not now. I'll talk about it later.
Yeah, sure,
no.
But you know,
oh, yeah, girls, what did I
for real, man.
Yeah.
No, but you know, I worked on the entertainment and like I went from writing 5 minutes of a script, like you feel like when I like massive music news, to writing 3 hours. 3 hours and for 49% English in high school. So
Lol.
So you can be anything in life.
Yeah, with life. If not become London, but become Fuzu. Literally.
Not become So it's like it is the journey is so weird and it's so as you don't know where you will land up.
Yeah.
Real. That's so
real.
You don't know where you land up. And I was with this company for 9 years. I took a year gap. Remember, I did radio at some point.
Yeah.
I did Tibo Touch.
Oh,
yes.
I was about to be like, I remember.
With Yaya.
With Yaya, yes. I did radio for a year, just a year. And that was the gap where I was a freelancer and just being a freelancer.
Yeah.
But I was so dependent on like the company that I was working for. So now being on my own is so scary.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel rent in advance, but
when you keep it dancing.
And the thing is, like, it's my 3rd month now, like, not being where I was at and being on my own. And, like...
You're so resilient, dude.
Yeah?
I think
Real,
so.
Yeah.
I think you're so resilient. Like, to constantly always, like, start again. Like...
It's so scary. I'm not gonna...
It is. I have a very difficult time with change. I really do.
Same.
Like, it's terrible. I can't do it.
I'm not gonna lie. In 2020, you know, when 2020 hit, you know, Tina Ababandu, they were like actively busy doing content and television content before the lockdown era. We lost everything. Like I was an alcohol brand ambassador. I was a brand ambassador for a vehicle. I was a brand ambassador for a clothing label. I was a TV presenter. I was on YouTube, a TV presenter. Like I had like 4, 5, 6 jobs.
Yeah.
And then when 2020 hit, I lost absolutely everything. And that was
Spaka,
that was the lowest I've ever been. Where like you know where
Relatable
where I was actually like suicidal at those times.
Yo.
And then I went back home. I went back home for a couple of months. But thank goodness I stopped being a freelancer then just before lockdown, and I went back to my 9 to 5.
Okay.
So I went from having like the paychecks as a like 6 to having 1. And that was the lowest I've ever been.
Sure.
And it took me, and I thought, you know, I no longer had confidence in myself anymore.
I get that.
And I swear, I haven't been on screen for so long because of
La mental
confidence.
block.
Yeah.
I don't, and everything I want to try to start something, but I'm always comparing myself to what I was.
Yes.
And what I was, and
I relate.
and it was like, so it's only now I think I'm more, and yes, you know, like everywhere I go, funny enough, 6 years later, I was like, Spaka, microwave. Bro.
Yeah.
Let's show you. When is that coming back?
Like everybody's still asking the same thing, but when is it coming back? Crazy.
6 years ago. Leave me alone.
I was on top of the world at that stage of my life, you know. Especially Microwave Boys ended before lockdown. It ended May of 2019, and then I was signed by V Entertainment. Imagine I was an intern. Now I was signed to be a field presenter.
Oh, nice.
Now I was a field presenter of V Entertainment, so I felt on top of the world.
Yeah, nah.
And then
What the what's this dude, man? Let's jealous gigs. Oh, you did that.
Oh, dude.
I cringe every time I watch Microwave
You
Boys
dust
today.
me, like, honestly. Like, it'll be like, whoa, Kanye.
And actually, like when people watch this and man does Microwave Boys, he can talk.
That's it. You weren't a talker at all.
I was like,
Ingathi wena wawufika pha ube dumbfounded ba kuthetha ntoni.
no, Yazi, can I tell you how
Was
it
that like
started?
a character, sort of?
You Makena, there's this one episode that still kills me till this day. The one with George. You sing a song. I can't remember what song you sing. And then they're like, copy the
No. I remember.
And you're like,
And then George is like, okay, wait, yada. It wasn't a character. You know, when I started, I was really confused of what we were doing. And then episode 1, as I said, I'm not a sneaker guy, but then I'm gonna feel like
What? I feel like I remember this episode as well.
it was one of the first episodes. And episode 1, Sipo says,
Yeah.
thought that I was a guest.
what? No, but Usipo says was confused when this guest kept coming every week.
No, because they didn't like, what the hell is this guy? Because remember they had Guy to Groove and they had
Oh, yeah.
they had other shows.
Yes.
Yeah.
And who is this kid? Because Umenzi, no Larry, not Menzi, Usipo and Larry featuring in other shows.
Yeah. I remember that.
And then now there's this kid in the middle from Cape Town. No one knows about. What is he doing?
You
And
know
he's saying,
who approached you for
Larry
that?
approached me.
Okay, guys.
Sipo, I met him in episode 1. Because Sipo didn't come to our pre-production meeting.
Oh, okay.
And then on Acadian was like, yo, Larry, bro, I think like this kid in the middle. Like no one had confidence in me except Larry.
Oh, Shema, you want to visit?
But yeah,
It can't be up. And if they say you made the show, I don't want to lie. Like,
And the thing is, so to answer your question, it was a character because, like, after the first episode, confused most because I can't know it. And the second episode, like, because, like, I'm a talker, but the thing is, I felt pressure because Sipo is so funny.
Yeah.
And then Larry was so loud.
And then you're just that
So I was like, you know what, let me just balance them out. And
I get you.
and then
be the confused guy
as
constantly.
time went by, So when we discuss content, right, before each episode. So I used to go sit somewhere else. So if I'm going to really be this character, so I sat somewhere else and they discuss content. So every time, like a video, you know, when we're watching a video, it's my first time now I'm on screen.
Yeah.
Because I thought, okay, let me, and then you know those stupid features. Spaka, where in the world is?
Yeah.
So I have to guess a country. So South Africa's here. So it was, so like when I lost all of that, my confidence went.
And
then I just went back to, because I was a production assistant where I was working anyways. So I went back to just, you know what, let me just go learn this and focus on being behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And then there was a sense of like, I started loving it. Then I learned how to script. And I started scripting and I became flow managing for shows. And going to your phone and Spaka, we need you to write the script. So like I write.
Didn't you do that? The cooking one.
No, I didn't.
Why do I feel like I saw you there when I was there as a guest?
No, I've never been in those studios. I know it's in Prime Media, Paramount.
Yeah.
Not Paramount, man. It's 947.
Yeah.
No,
professionals and studios.
No,
right?
because when I worked with some of those guys, yes.
Yeah.
But for floor managing and whatnot. And I just started learning because I didn't have the confidence anymore to even open. If you just watch my stories or watch any videos that I can't take a phone and talk.
Like you being, we're crazy.
But I'm a talker normally. I don't like going out anymore.
Oh yes, when you told me that you don't, you're scared.
No,
what happened?
I literally have fear of being in the car at night. I don't go out at all.
Have you ever been in like a
accident? No, that's the thing.
Like hijacking,
anxiety or something.
Yeah. So last week or 2 weeks ago, I went to Spitza's listening session. I literally was there for 30 minutes.
And you left.
And I didn't even drive. I didn't take my car. I took an Uber.
Oh my gosh.
And then I left. I don't know why.
Do you think something altered you in 2020 when all of that happened? Where it's changed like your personality?
I think so. I think I think the fact
trauma response.
I think the when I had suicidal thoughts.
Okay.
I think when I had suicidal thoughts, that shook the living hell out of me because that's not me at all. So it was like I don't recognize myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know I was never gonna do it.
I get that.
But the fact that I thought about it, this and like, you know, I think and anxiety. I've got a lot of anxiety. So especially when I'm out with people. So like after this, I
was felt like me.
No, but you know, with the whole being scared to be in front of the camera again, like I can totally relate because I feel like I mean back in varsity, that's when I started like my YouTube channel. I remember I was on radio as well, like on the small radio station. And, you know, I wasn't really consistent because I was still in varsity. I didn't really know YouTube like that. Like, then I cut it along, or it was just something that I stumbled upon and I did.
Yeah.
And then obviously I'm active on Twitter and whatever. And then, you know, life situations happen. And then I'm one of those people where if I'm going through something, I sort of retreat and like, I don't want to be on social media. I don't want to be seen or whatever.
Oh, that's me.
You know, and then I stopped posting. And then it took a lot for me to come back onto camera again and do the podcast and whatever. It's kind of like how the podcast came about. Like she kind of like low-key strong-armed me into the situation because she came to me and she was like, Ndase, like I think we should do this podcast thing or whatever. And I was like, girl, bye. Like I'm not going to do that and whatever. Yeah. And then this one time, like we were at a place and we were drinking and then one scammer way to basically we were on her bed and she's like, okay, that's the equipment and I send them, that's fine, that's just upload and whatever. And then we shot the video and then I was like, okay, fine, guess still, we're not going to upload it. And then obviously she was like respectful of my decision. Then her sister was like, we are going to upload a lot of video.
For real?
She was like, it's hilarious.
Yeah, she was like, dude,
I made my sister watch it and she was like, no way, you guys
Like,
need
you
to
have
upload
to,
this.
yeah.
And at the time, I was also struggling a little bit, and I wanted to come back, but I didn't know how
The angle.
that I was gonna come back. And then when we did that video and we were sitting down, we were shooting it, I was like, yeah, she's just gonna have to be mad at me later
Yeah,
on.
then we'll upload.
Because sometimes you
She
just
told me, she's like, okay, no, that's a fine, okay, whatever. And I was like, oh, you know what, whatever, because like, whatever, you know.
That's crazy because when Uber mad, I don't know. I'll be furious.
I'm so wish.
I know my rights. I know my rights.
Yeah, no, dude. And then
because
after that,
sometimes you have self-doubt.
Yeah.
When you hear it from other people about, oh, this is funny, this is don.
And
You have to believe that.
You know, I think I'm scared I'm scared. I know it's weird. I'm scared of failure. You know, I'm scared. I have so much, I think now I have so much faith and trust in myself to be able to produce because now I'm speaking as a producer as well, a producer's mind. I have a producer's mentality. And I know like in terms of how to, whatever content that I do put out, I know I can produce something dope, but it's not going to work. Or I'm going to, I'm not going to be consistent and I'm going to fail myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to like decide, I'm going to shoot a monthly week. And then I shoot again the following week. And then so I'm so scared of not being able to be consistent as well and failure. So whatever, like there is things that I'm working on for me to be on camera, but I want some strong foundational support as well. Being like,
we were just speaking about this now when about exactly Lendita and I were speaking about it. We're like, oh, we just wish we had a team. Like people who are here for the vision. And the thing is with content creation, especially creating content online, is that what people don't realize and why there isn't a lot of consistency, there's a lot of work you have to put in.
Yeah.
Our support system is terrible. Like it's not like, I would like to assume it's not like TV where there's different peoples for
because
things.
If this was television, right? Let's say I'm a producer. If this was television, I would have came here with a prep for Rena, telling you from this first 10 minutes to the next 10 minutes to this 10 minutes, and then let's have an awkward break, maybe some icebreaker. Like that's what we do. Okay, sharp. Maybe we can add this clip and whatnot. That's my mentality. Like that's when.
But this morning,
I actually did. I did it in your level.
Real, like
I said maybe
I hate it here.
I said, okay, cool. Let's make it very conversational. So when I started speaking, I'm like,
because now
it was hilarious. It was hilarious because you guys are phoning me. So on your show. So it felt like it was the other way around. No. Let's make it conversational. Maybe whatever angle. Like if you guys have topics, maybe we can just talk about topics. Okay, we can start from the beginning to where we are. Like I did.
In our defense, though, in this podcast, we like the element of surprise.
But to be fair, Shame, like I also think with guests, we're still trying to figure out, but how would we want having a guest around?
Yes, because you don't want to make it like a question and answer.
Yes, because
can I give us an idea, maybe a suggestion?
Okay, cool.
Make it like how you guys are normally are. You remember?
That's what Loyiso also said.
Like how you guys normally are together, whatever you guys are talking about, and the guest is gonna add on. Think about it, Microwave Boys. We never asked about. So tell us about your project. So tell us assassinate topics, and then cast on your verse, add it on. So maybe depending on the guest, so maybe you can split it in two, or like have a question answer type of show.
Good shot. Split. Okay, have we wrapped up? Like,
Sorry.
Yeah, but don't you want to know about us?
Must I interview y'all?
Get to know us. You are on the show. Son. I say you.
Let me cut to a commercial break.
Okay, so these are my first thoughts. Last week again, I want to buy a Kisana with podcast.
Oh, Shaza. Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you see it? Oh, LT don't know. Anela's on her wedak.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And yeah. Okay.
Okay, uza elaborate. I thought if when you had to go to a podcast to a puzana,
Oh, Hindon Buhle. I did not approve this question. The question did not even like okay, but I can think
guess about okay, Spaka ufuna upuzana nabantu ku podcast.
Women podcasters now.
It doesn't have to be
Oh my
someone
God.
with an actual podcast. It could be anyone.
Hey, man,
Always in like a celeb.
Yeah.
Damn. I like that question.
Yimuna girlfriend class.
No, I'm single.
Okay.
Actively single. That about active.
Are you picking to be single?
What's active? What does active mean?
But
As in you working very hard to be single.
no.
Oh, what do you mean?
What be single?
Every day, ne? I get that.
Did you song I did single? Hey man, like because I'm the type of person I am, I actually have kissed someone on screen on TV. Cooley Roberts. I kissed Cooley Roberts.
I love her.
I've heard a lot of people say
everybody's
Khanya
a lot of
is
people
like
say
Cooley Roberts.
like Dave.
Unabu element.
I love her.
Especially in a
Rest in peace to her. No shame, love that
But
queen.
like,
So.
yeah, I would kiss anyone. I don't give a damn. Like
Nah, so
How
you're
was
not
that kissing Cooley Roberts? Legend.
Then the legend.
it was for TV, man. It was.
Fair.
I kissed her on the show Trending SA.
Oh yeah.
So
I remember.
I'll send you the clip now.
Okay.
I kissed on Training SA, and because I was so shy at the time, I was with the Microwave Boys. I was so shy. So going on that I did a crush on Cooley Roberts, and then Pabi Molloy. Okay, Cooley, come kiss Spaka.
Yeah.
I'm lamb.
What a sugar mama.
So
Yes, mangas Spaka. Yes.
Hey, let me teach you something about her. Ne? She will segue into like teta indo ne. Man. She does that. She will call you to saying something. Literally, we always debate about it on this podcast. But
actually, who would you kiss Spaka? I know my next line.
Athethe i-keyword because she knows uyazazi indaba zami athethe into ufuna ndiyithethe apha kule podcast ayigqibile athi hey khange ndithi yithethe zena kodwa uyayazi babesenza ntoni criminal lo sisi
So who would you guys kiss?
Akho mntu ngiyamphuza.
Magabuhle. Babela ngathi magiology.
In fact ubuhle ukubuze ekho befuna ukhona into imchisayo apha
Ubuzwa mntu ngaphuza.
ngaphuza abantu ngenyanga
Who is magiologist?
Bonko Khoza alone.
No.
How can you know you so go like?
No. Akafuna unibona.
Real? Dinguye like fair. Dinguye fair.
Understandably.
Fair.
I actually don't have anyone in mind. I just found that interaction with Wanele Zonda and Altido.
Interesting. I thought that was hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Or maybe there was a soft launch of something.
That's what people were also thinking.
Of your relationship,
That's what I
yeah,
heard.
well, probably.
I don't know. Like I feel like that was like it'd be hot like moment. Like I feel like it's television. No, not television, but I mean it's showbiz, man. Like I think a lot of people were trying to be deep about it on Twitter. But you are Inez manga. Inez was like it's not that deep.
It's not
bro.
that
like,
deep for real.
Once we TV, babes. Like it's just.
But I didn't watch it to be honest. I
Saw
always
the snippets.
the snippets.
His manga.
But I really think that obviously it was pre-planned.
Oh really?
It looked pre-planned.
Okay.
In my mind, I think it was pre-planned and it was a soft launch. Maybe there's a
yeah,
lip
but she did
range.
release a song after that.
Oh, but also a lip something. Yeah, because remember he was
yeah.
like, "Bana, I think she asked about my lips soft," and then
yeah, and
like,
she does actually have a lip
gloss or something like that.
lapelo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zambag. Zambag.
So what's a zambag?
Yo, bag.
Yo, Vaseline.
Hey, never seen it. Lip gloss.
Do you know I was looking at this water and he has both my head. I don't know if or whatever. That's a sense must get big legs most of
Branding, baby.
Branding.
real.
No, but I think Atlanta, it's just for like but funny views.
Okay, but that's for me, I guess. Yeah.
But wasn't the episode taken down? I heard it was taken down.
Oh, really?
Why?
Yeah, soft porn
I boy soft porn puzana. Was it though? As far as YouTube, I put on YouTube.
I'm sure it's a corner like episode. It's probably restricted to certain viewers to not see.
Like about YouTubeologist.
Yeah. So tell me about this actively not dating thing, yeah.
Yeah.
No man,
Paga, I want you to
social climate.
I want you to be happy.
I'm happy.
But let's go happy.
You
When I still in fact, when it's in there, actually,
I can't. Single. But for real, good to know actively single.
No, I just haven't found someone yet. You know?
When was the last time you were in a relationship?
Like a serious one.
Yeah.
But at this day,
when was the last time a part-time job?
I'll see her sometime. But a serious relationship has been a couple of years.
Oh, okay, really.
It's been like since 2020.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
If there's one thing, I'm one person who understands for a long time. Like I take very long breaks.
The thing is, before 2020, I was a serial dater. I used to go from one relationship to the next relationship to the next relationship.
Really?
I had my DJ sometimes even.
I mean, we know that at the end of the day. So
but
are we shocked? No.
So the last one said.
What DJ Anjan?
You don't know I'm telling now. So cancellation sana. Wow. Ufuna YouTube athi demonetize.
Ufuna kube specific alo. Inez man, icela lolin. I think alone tell Jay in general but
yeah, so I was a serial dater. So the last girl, Wati, of course, I'm probably someone else waiting for you to date them as well.
You don't want to prove it right.
Can't you be mistaken? I'm kind of afterwards. Yo. But it was a good thing, I think.
No.
I don't know.
And you were young, man. Like, you need to explore.
How old was I? I'm 32 now.
So 2020.
I was
like, what,
28,
6 years?
27.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're like my age. Damn. Whoa.
Yeah, I was young.
32. Oh my God.
Yeah, time flies, guys.
Yeah,
It really does.
Time flies. So, no, man, I do want to be in a relationship. I'm not just going to be Anto Jolan or any Tom, Dick, and Harry now.
Yeah.
Because I want to get married at some point. I want to have kids.
Okay.
You know, my name, Ikamala means Spaka Ngonyama. Is a Pagamisa Kamala Kwangonyama.
Oh.
And I'm the only son, the guy.
Oh, real?
Nice.
Okay.
I go nice because
Pressure is getting worse.
I don't feel the pressure as I used to anymore. But I want to have like a kid. I want to have a wife.
No, get land and stuff.
It's all into child. Can't from the headache.
Headaches. Anyway.
Sorry, I'm glad you guys didn't hear that.
What did you say? Playback.
Nigga head.
Yes, man.
About age restriction, yeah, lady show. That lay on the mind.
Makaze nayo if uza nayo.
I wanted to follow. I put myself too.
It DJing the head.
Oh my God.
So what are you looking for in a girl? Spaka, what if one of our subscribers is listening? It's like, actually,
I have friends also.
you know.
I have friends who used to have a crush on you, Spaka. It's just that you went MIA now. So they hardly see you. Kaloku out and about in the streets.
Yeah.
No, man, and there's nothing specific. I just want someone that is ambitious. Don't think anyone in the industry anymore.
Oh, no.
Why?
I don't know, man. I think
discriminating industry.
no, like shit. I mean, they got to
Yeah.
yes.
We don't promote, but I mean.
Interviews as Jana because now I'm thinking, what am I looking for?
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
No, like I'm looking, but even in the industry, no, I'm talking nonsense. Even in the industry because we'll understand each other much more.
Fair.
Maybe not in front of this camera. Or maybe that too. And just like, you know.
Okay, what are 3 things that you feel like is non-negotiables, like when you're looking for someone?
She must have her own place.
Okay.
I'm not saying I don't know where to go home. Yes.
In together.
You know, I'm sitting here thinking, but my previous relationship, like literally, Sajola for how long now? We were together for a month. And we met online, up on Instagram. Sajola, this was during COVID. And then I went to go visit him and I was supposed to stay there for 2 weeks. And that's how you stayed together for like 2 years.
That's the problem. My ex was on just keep us one day, was on a suitcase the next day.
Hey, Unzulu. No, literally, I went to go visit like in PE, and then I was supposed to obviously be there for 2 weeks or whatever. Then the day, obviously, he has to drive back to Cape Town. I have to drive Simon, Dalil, and I was like,
manipulation.
Yeah, but then that's why? And then it's like, okay, yeah, sure. Then let's go to Cape Town. Then, so, no, for real.
No, like my ex, what figure? And then what he, okay, lockdown, when lockdown happened, we were dating in 2019 into 2020. Lockdown happened, and then what he, okay, she's gonna go back home. I want to mention that EP home.
Hey, and go ahead, and there has me happy, and anyway.
And then she wants to go, she's gonna go home for lockdown. That's not cool, babe. Tell her, it's a crosser. I'm not a big wine drinker, but yeah, man, tell you, like there's 5 wine bottles.
Yeah,
we can't.
Uzenza at home.
Mamela, she ended up staying in the lockdown, and that's when March, because end of March, April, May, we broke up.
Wait, but then how did you feel when she was there? Were you just like, whoa?
And then I got a job. I got a TV show during lockdown, the first month of lockdown.
Okay.
I got a show on Santi Magic where I got a permit. And she hated it. If you're watching this, how it looked like.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
She hated it.
Allegations.
How it actually looked like.
How it looked like.
Yeah.
She
didn't hate it. You were a man with a job.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's a lockdown. So she had nowhere else to go. She couldn't go anywhere. And it was during like the first 21 days.
Next strict
go.
So she's bored.
She's bored and chilling at home.
TV nje.
No, figure from the show. It was a live TV show on Mzansi Wethu. And then figure from the show. It's talking by blinds, but it's in the mood. Oh, if she's reading the Bible, she's in the bed.
Yo, it's a meal.
And then I think, babe, what are we gonna eat? I think I've been cooking here every day. I think it's your turn.
Yo, kwaban, emzini wam,
sebenza mna.
Yeah, enale.
Yo, utyamna. Oh wow, guys.
Ay, yabona kwakumandi nje nawe.
What more did he want? Like,
what do you want from me?
Well, no, for real. What else did you want?
So then, how did you guys have the conversation? Okay, I think you kind of need to go home now.
No, and I became an asshole.
Of course. Which is wrong, but I mean,
yeah,
it's not wrong. But it's understandable. It happened.
I actually during lockdown, because being a payment, I could show 2 days.
Yo. Like who's stuck in Newlands where Sarah's we under like 21 days.
And then no, she was waiting for level 5 or level 4, and I know it was on the 1st of May. 1st of May that year. And then so she can move. She can leave my house.
Yo.
Wham.
Then
Emvulele
yaphela
gate.
nje, the-
Emvulele gate.
Xa ucinga wena siyawadika amadoda.
Born and bred.
You know, manyani uxoxela inkomo. Oh, done.
You have to see-
like, yeah.
No, you have to see like when gents are all together, chilling, and sisele ipia zethu, skikusi, siyancokola, kumnandi. You know how much fun we are having.
Niba happy ne angicinga izingxaki yakho.
Sike. La non-drop.
Khanya.
Unondroko, I'm so dead. Yo.
No, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah,
so I want
yeah.
someone.
Okay,
but what?
if siyanidika kutheni nikhala apha kuthi ngeetshomi zenu?
Alufune koli balance.
So only fake, then.
Yeah,
It's
basically.
like-
Yeah, actually.
Literally. Because also when you're chilling with the gents and then your co
Amadoda are gonna murder me. But don't take
uspili secrets. Because niyadika allegedly phofuka kuthiwa niyadika xa sifowuna xa nihleli namajita.
Nali police.
Ewe. Dude.
I'm afraid we are talking every time in California.
Kumem uthethe umem ihamba la.
So I think andifuna umuntu one-sense of humor, umuntu ophangelayo.
Yeah, abe nendawo yakhe ahlekise.
Ahlekise abe nendawo yakhe. Aphole man.
I think you deserve that. I think you do deserve that.
And yes, sometimes, you know, if it comes when it comes. I'm not going to actively now crack my brain because the lonely. Diofumana wrong. No. I was.
Yeah.
Don't go to pandemic yabadoda alone.
That's why you don't what.
No, I was shame at some point, but you know, I'm okay, you know, because yes, and funny, like you can get some wrong.
Yeah.
You can get
Especially if you're
the
trying to
wrong
build
person
something,
because you're just rushing to Balecheri or
Yeah.
something. And you must know about okay, I don't say Cherry, I'm about Luna 2 weeks.
Yo, amadoda.
Born and bred. And you can leave. Kanti kunje.
But guess how teen? We tell you when I'm done so anyway, moving on. That
Ingena.
yeah, again.
Bad things.
So also the shook about.
That's ntshintshe ingqondo yami ngisenkwenye waveland.
Dun.
Oh, shit. I even forgot I was the one asking.
It'll be one.
No, man, I do have another one. But these ones we're going to speak about it together. They don't matter. There's one that says, Ubana, that embarrassment of greeting someone, the wrong person. Want to be like, hi.
It's the yeah.
Oh, Sondela. I go spaga man long.
It takes so much for me to be embarrassed.
Really? I'm always embarrassed.
I can fall down escalators.
Okay, to be real, I think I'm also kind of like that.
Okay.
I'm not
so
gonna
much for me
lie.
to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
For me to be embarrassed, I think it's when you try to humiliate me then.
Fair.
Not embarrassed in terms of I'm the type like I like to, especially if I know Gumdo or trying to be embarrassed, I'll try to, like my mom, when in the mall, when I'm in Cape Town, I actively, I love you, mommy. Spaka. You know, it does jalo.
Yeah.
Like I'm very playful.
Yeah.
I don't care what other people think, but I really do. I know how to cancel. I know I cancel people very fast. Do you see me? Like if you try to actively try to humiliate me.
Humiliate you.
If you try don't unjongisa abantu like undenza, and that's when I for me I will Eastern Cape as get.
Sorry, you were saying?
But I don't take, and I'm very strict. I'm a very strict person. Yeah, funny enough.
Crazy.
I'm very strict, especially like at home with my friends, with like at work. I'm very I don't take nonsense. And then if my phone embarrass her and then say low gets takes.
taxi. Not a taxi. Oh, what's a car?
But and then I know how, like, there's people that I chilled with actively every day last year, every single day that last year. They were my homies, my friends, and then I haven't seen them, and nothing happened really. I just wanted to take a break. The energies, the phone band out, and then like, and no one understands. Paga, how can you be like that?
Yeah,
it takes a lot for me. Also, like, and also like I used to depend on friends a lot. Last year, like I couldn't be weekend,
like with your emotional support kind of thing,
and
or whatever.
even weekend,
I
couldn't be at my house. Weekend, I used to be at a mate's house. You know, about from Friday to Orlando, but like now, I was trying to train myself, but you know what, to be alone.
Yeah, I get you. I get that. I also have people pleasing struggles. I was trying to undo a lot of like not caring what Abantu say and just like do my own thing. So completely.
Strict. I feel like I'm also like, I don't know if I'm gonna say I'm strict, but the way Lendu said about being quick to like cut people off, like I feel like I'm like really a no nonsense type of person. Like,
Same.
Like I'm just like, why don't you just do the right thing? Like,
Same.
Damn, bruh. Like,
same. And I'm not the type to call you out, especially because I always try to. Like I don't react. I don't react immediately. So like, let's say you piss me off. I don't react immediately. I need to go outside. I need to breathe. Because it's a teta in the flow and
I'm the same. Yeah.
So I've trained myself to take myself out of the situation and then talk about it at a later stage.
Out of anger.
Yeah, don't speak out of emotion. Speak out of logic more. Yes, because uzantima now.
Like uzam
cut off.
Oh,
Not
okay. It's like, okay, what does that mean?
Like uzam cancel
because my mouth can be very
foul.
Yeah, and very and people don't get it because like I was para like.
What's your star sign?
It's gonna
Pisces.
Be like,
okay.
I'm March Pisces. Yeah. Yes, girl Pisces, man. Leo. No,
but to Libras, Tina Apa, please.
Libra. Sharp.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means, man.
We're a vindictive bunch.
Is it?
Yeah.
Keep it up.
No, I've tried to be less of that. Like Lendu, how you describe of like how you deal with situations now. I've tried to sort of like be different now, like than I used to be.
Yeah.
Like, cause dude, I used to just keep quiet. Like, say wrong to babes. Now I try to communicate. The only thing is just that a night threshold you communicate needs. Even the one time like you know what I mean?
Especially like I've got nephews and nieces and like their parents call me because Dim authority. So my nephew, everything in Teti Demos now. So I'm doing pin and depend.
Oh,
damn! I'm like that. And then but when we go, like my niece, got a boyfriend. Just tell me more. She's 15. She's 15 years old.
About tell me more.
And then my nephew, he called me when he broke his virginity. When he wanted to.
Oh yeah.
When he was 18, I need to play the beats. I took 10. Okay, mama. No, I don't mama because
yeah.
Okay, don't do anything. Okay, Conor, like I had that kind of relationship.
Yeah.
But when my sisters complain, they like, oh my god, Fulele was Pagamesa. Oh,
they like scared.
They're scared because and I always tell them, if you do something wrong, tell me so I can be your lawyer.
I get that.
So I can be your lawyer to your parents. Because if I find out from them and then I'm like, why didn't you tell me? So there's other things you're keeping from me.
Yeah.
Oh, real. That is so real. Yeah.
I have the same relationship with my little brother. Like, I'm probably your number one call if you need help. Because I've been there. So I almost like, know what to do. So that I figure mama can go like
she's
story.
Like and it was dumb. Like he was smoking with the child. It's man. Yes, but Mamela, yes, but you don't want to hear about Yekutai.
Yeah.
Hide it from your mom. That's what I said to him.
Yeah, dude.
Because he's like 19. I'm like, he's not gonna listen to me. He's not gonna say,
so
stop
real.
it. He's like, okay, just do it better. Hide it from your mom. Your mom
that is so real though, Nyanke. It was someone who came that said like, our men, like I feel like they're even worse than like my sort of generation. Like they run rights like industrious. Like
yeah, no.
But you when you start news out is it?
But the thing is, I love them though.
They're so free. Like, you know, when my uncle and my aunt were talking about like in December, there was a family meeting as Lalin and whatever, and obviously I have like nieces and nephews or whatever. Mama 2K and whatever.
Yeah.
So if family yonke nama 2K lapha abantu abadala ungumntu lapha. Toma 2K waye contribute baba but wena kutheni nawe no. So my aunt and my uncle was like hey abantu mabaphinde babe khona kwezi meeting. Not because siyaboyika. Siyoyika abantwana.
Thina we said we dlala phandle meetings is gone.
No, dude. In 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds babe contribute ba wena kutheni no toxic wena was literally. So my uncle was like hey
I told you brother mama stress.
They're right. Like literally ayikho lanto yaba thina sasibethwa yonke lanto ayenziwa lonto.
No, that's wild.
Nomzali athi uthi unijonge emlonyeni. Bona bajonge. Uthi yazithanda indaba uthi unijonge emlonyeni.
No abazali bebekhohlekele umzali athi zakubethela ukubulala like why would you say that? Like no mom used to say that. Athi yo namhlanje zakubetha zakubethela ukubulala and I'm like that is not normal. Like, no, why would you say that to me?
I was like, I had 2K. Solo kune questions. Solo kune questions.
So like you guys why were questions?
Because solo kune questions.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, in any case.
Yes.
But wait, Spaka, I wanted to ask, Bana, like Jebo, like you're strict or whatever. You know, is that how you show up like in your romantic relationships as well? Like, you know what I mean?
No, no, because I think I haven't had the opportunity to practice that yet.
Okay.
Because I was literally in my really serious last relationship. I used to that week that if and I had money at the time. I had money. I flow. I'm taking him away. I'm taking flowers.
That's literally like that.
Like I used to like fill up your car type of share the car. I used to like send the money. I used to. So I
wafana nawe shame.
That changed a lot.
Ushizelani.
I'm broke. I'm on the rails again. That's how you call it. So I think at this point I will be very. I'm not no nonsense in terms of you don't have a right to say anything and whatnot. But I think I would emphasize more in terms of inhlonipho in terms of how we speak to each other and when it comes to challenging.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think, but the thing, I haven't had the opportunity to practice that because I literally have changed from who I was to like how I am now.
Oh, no.
So I don't know. I haven't. And I practice.
Yo! Hey,
Oh.
Hey, I ain't done right now.
Yeah,
I talk about it wrong, but
no, but also the reason I was asking is that like there's nothing I hate more than a strict man. Like I hate it.
Like strict in what sense though?
So Tina,
like
I man, I hate a no ass nigga. Like don't say no. Like
no, like no to what? Like
anything. Just don't say no.
No, but if yes or no is so, that's how you show love.
Son. Do you know what my problem is, Name? There's this someone, you know, when you tweeted something and then someone responded, when you were like, Bana, you hate like when people are being sexual and then the guy says something to you, man, ba. don't ever give it to me or something like that when I penalty high.
Yes.
Like I hate being told what to do. Like don't tell me what to do, even in the bedroom.
No,
not that, man.
No, in general.
Yes, it's in general. Like even in the bedroom, if like to come back, call me daddy or something like that. Like
the guys want to send it to
know. When you tweeted something like that, but now you'd respond and be like, no,
because
you're so used to.
Yes. Just freaking kicking. I had an ex. Oh God, that didn't die. Right? I had an ex. When was it? 2018. 20. Come on, cards. Yeah. And then she would get Buhle Lupindo. I used to share with my homie or sons. Like an apartment. And get up, go tune, get by out you. No be lingerie, I'm not.
Hi.
Did you want to
lingerie? Not to go tune, God. A winter.
Pamela, I did see we are go back with it. You know. Did you?
Movies.
Daddy, and then.
Guys, that's so wrong though.
And then. Hey, what the hell goes on? My flu.
Ngolile wena awungulamuntu owenzela into ezicute awusabe entertain noma entertainer
amakambe Bruce bafuna
wena into into ezixothisayo
yazi la kuyiphenga phaya
crazy
that's no kumane uqhatha zonke zazinto ziningi
uncika
kosigaphi ndiyibona le ndizathe
emfazi kakhulule
wethu
ingathi ndiyazi
so strict nakwezonto
no
strict no, but I hate a strict ass man. Like I can't do it. Like I think also like I don't know if you've heard in the don't think I shock it, but like the fatherlessness in me, shame. I don't even lie. Like I hate a man telling me what to do. Like I really do because I'm just like, where do you get off? Like.
But whether you want to tell them what to do.
Of course, it's done, man. Look on the TikTok. There's this TikTok trend. It girls, if you tell them, yes, but pet him, no, you must like literally. My man, do you more pet up? Like, of course, I'm not gonna like now.
I had a bully.
No, master. Yes, I'm not gonna be a bully. But like once it you, I got like can't forget. Like yes, but funding no Khanya Mweli. I go because galong. And something in you can
like when she's mad, I used to be like, okay, call. Like, because I'll see you.
But you're right. Yes, that's good. Doyike. I love a man in Doyika. Doyike.
When Boyika shem la mama.
Not la mama.
La ma papa.
Oh, yeah. I said, whoa.
Not no, tell me you
be lower lingerie.
So low.
Oh, yes, but needs to exercise.
Yes. That was no
why is serial don't
no. I think I go I used to be an asshole.
Really?
I used to be an asshole. Because I think now the fame got to my head as well.
Who do you fame does it? Guys, like I don't picture myself if fame get to my head.
No, it got to my head, especially if fame picked the money.
No, do you know why? No, the reason I say that is because the bonus are already. Like, I don't need to be famous for me to really think I think I'm the shit going thing.
No, but the thing is okay, like when I used to go to the club, especially like if fame to the money. Because you can be famous broke.
Yeah,
but if I used to be like, I don't know how.
So if you continue to high, I'm Spaka. I'm man from whoever. Is that but look at my pictures, look at my followers. Is that those easy?
What is it? Followers.
No, but Buhle, why do you think like if fame like why wouldn't pick it?
No, already. That's true.
No, I feel like
that's true.
Like, I have this mentality that there is no one more important in this world than me, including anyone in this world.
No, I'm telling you.
There's no one in this world
I swear.
more important. Mamela, doesn't matter kwa mzali, kwa
No, but do you know I was having like a ngabano with a friend who's no longer a friend actually now. And that's one time and like she's blaming me about something. I don't want to go into the story because and then she's like, hey man, like you think the world revolves around you.
Exactly.
But it does.
No,
It's like, no, but it does. Because it does revolve on me.
I think it's
in
so
my world.
I think it's so important for you to think that no one is above you.
No,
Because
real.
I think it's so important because also that's how I started loving myself again. You know what I mean? That's how.
Yeah. Eight.
You know what I mean? And if I can't love myself, I can't love you. So,
I don't know.
it's catchy.
Come and laugh. I couldn't start telling them about singers.
I laugh for the both of us.
I've got so much.
No, for real.
No, for real. Like anyone, team, I know, guy. That's probably so selfish. They 10 years.
No, guys, for real. Like, guys, like, you know, we always talk about it. When Khanya, you conceited, and I am. No, I really am. Like, this our team.
And yes, it's okay.
Like the team.
It's okay.
And I'm not saying you're not important, you're not important, you're not pretty,
Exactly.
you're not whatever, you're not cool, whatever. Did him nado?
Mamela about Colombo was a lick up who must I shoot Spaka? I'm not the type that I'll take a bullet for you, baby.
That's no mass, no.
Nobody gets our 30th wedding anniversary. I'll take a bullet. Baby.
No, guys. You are no, because like remember I think I've said this to you, man. But no, whenever I walk into a space, like my city can be sitting or whatever. Even if there's girls that are hotter than me, like and I like finish by
have you met me?
Even if like let's say we walk into a space and then my city pry or whatever, and there's like an extremely hot guy, and like even the girls that are hotter than me are there. In my mind, it sends us, but also learn to some man if you
and we have the effect of calling them the hotter.
And you have to man, and it's some man because it's me, dog. It's
This is me that I'm talking about.
Like, do you know me?
The one, the only. Come on.
Okay,
I get you.
No, you have confidence.
No, hi. Not even forget that I'm well known. I move crazy. Like, as long as I'm so confused.
That's why I don't want to be on camera anymore.
Yeah.
Of what?
Yes,
being known.
Just being known. Yes, you know, go to McDonald's. You can feel the eyes. I just like maybe in Gwazi we came out the face of myself. Oh my goodness. Like, okay, it's not as high as it was back then, but I just don't like fame is growing up in front of famous.
Yeah, no.
Now I'm feeling nix the fame.
Yeah.
Because it's also like I just hate, you know, hi in Goose Park. I know that. Come on, man. I hate that.
Oh, Nela.
But I can't introduce myself anymore. I can't.
Yeah, I get you.
I get you.
I don't know. Now, for me, it hasn't come to an overwhelming place because I think like I'm not as well known, number one. And also like, I'm only actually becoming more known now because of the podcast than when I used to have YouTube. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah, because obviously the viewership is much higher. Like, do you know what I mean? And whatever. And I think it's the most consistent I've been with something online, you know what I mean? So obviously people will like recognize me and stuff like that. But I mind at the time, the only thing I am not starting to mind, but the money sense I got from time again, like it DMs on my hey, whenever you get off DMing me something like this, like interest intrusive, weird, man. Like you can't draw the line between like the person that you see on the podcast and like
especially you know what, especially when things change and there's something negative that happens and when people have so much opinion about you in a negative sphere and people have their whole opinion about but they don't know you from bar soap. So that's why sometimes like I have friends, I've got a lot of non-industry friends.
Yeah.
Deliberately because, but the one thing they annoy me about is how they talk about people, like celebrities, and then but he like gossiping.
Oh yeah.
And it annoys the hell out of me. Like, how do you know?
Yeah, dude. Like,
That's annoying because I work with these people sometimes, and because I'm not on camera anymore, but I've been in the industry since then. You know what I mean? So that's annoying is that people about that they will have opinions about other people and they know nothing about.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in between because I mean, I'm not ashamed to have opinions about them, but I don't present them as like, oh, I can we fact. Crazy. Like we're talking about it on the podcast, like, but is like people who are stands, for example, like how Nicki Minaj bang a sauce. Nicki Minaj. Like we've spoken about like things like that. It's like no, you know, like let's not. Yeah, I get it. Like but obviously there is like that line of man. Obviously, Nati, we are consumers.
Yes,
of, like,
and they are opinions. Yes. However,
it's set in stone.
Yeah, and especially sometimes I think we also need to watch what we say about people in terms of if we're speaking about in the negative light. Like if Spaka is going through something or like something, yes, but Spaka's not okay. And then there's constantly like that's constantly like putting nail in the coffin.
Yeah, real. Like, that's so true.
You don't know what your comment or maybe if like I think if you have nothing nice to say nothing at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, for me, I'm in like I literally feel like there's a grey area there.
There's a grey line there.
Yes, especially I like to stick more to if we speak about something. It's commonly known.
It's commonly
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To you, and I'm sure, but and I'm like, like, do you know what I mean?
You sound like my mom.
Yeah,
like, I'm sure.
Of which like I do understand like what you're saying, man. That's so real.
But now I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, it's become very dangerous.
There is a grey line, a grey area.
Because Nandi like literally says and you know what? Like whatever. Yeah, no real. Like, expect that.
Oh my
guys, let's wrap it up.
But also apparently, Clear Podcast, like we have this way of making people speak about things.
Yeah, because
saying I'm like a lingerie.
Thank you so much for coming, Spaka.
Oh my God, this was so fun.
You're more than welcome.
Yeah.
You want. We use up, right? Like, who's the topic?
Actually, I'll produce the next time.
Oh, yes.
Actually. And then we will. I share our spreadsheet.
To say less.
That would be dope. Do you know what? Remember we supposed to it's in Dabas, but we're supposed to do like a special episode for Spotify.
Yeah.
We could do something like that. Make it like a whole nice
100%. If you call it brief from Spotify, deproduce. I'm like,
no, we believe that. With the line of work that you've been
and then I'll produce it and then we can have a nice chat. Jay.
That's not my look, but it's freelancing.
Free. Focus on the free.
But thank you so much, guys.
I almost said something, but I'm going to say it afterwards. What did I do? It's interns. I'll tell you guys the joke. I can't say it.
On media.
Unapologetic media.
Afterwards. Don't dare say it.
But thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below if you would love to see Spaka back again.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching us from Khanya Mweli, Buhle
Lupindo.
Oh, yes.
You want to be first followed?
Spaka_N everywhere.
Okay.
Cool. Perfect.
Do you have TikTok?
Yeah.
What's your favorite TikTok sound right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, love you guys so much. Bye.
Let's go on this board. Okay, that's